Salut! Maintenant que j'ai votre attention, bienvenue à l'émission Les carrières de jour. Aujourd'hui, nous allons parler des carrières de santé, plus spécifiquement, les médecins de famille. Donc, c'est quoi un médecin de famille, vous vous demandez? Bien, vous êtes au bon endroit, nous avons toutes vos réponses. Bonjour! Donc, un médecin de famille est entraîné de manière unique de vous soigner en tant que personne entière, quel que soit votre âge ou votre sexe. Votre médecin de famille fournit des examens de la santé réguliers et des conseils sur le changement de votre style de vie en effort de prévenir les maladies avant qu'elles se développent. Un praticien de famille est généralement la première personne que quelqu'un appellera lorsqu'il éprouve d'une maladie ou d'un problème de santé. Tout le monde aime leurs parents, oui? J'espère. Donc, pensez à votre médecin comme un deuxième parent. Ils seront là pour vous guider et coordonner tous les aspects de vos soins. Alors, avez-vous déjà souhaité qu'il y ait un endroit où vous pouvez répondre à toutes vos préoccupations en matière de santé? Les médecins de famille sont votre réponse. Wow! Regarde l'argent qui grandit de l'arbre! Savais-tu que le salaire brut moyen d'un médecin s'élève à environ 339 000 $? Cependant, gardez en tête que les montants varient en fonction des spécialités des médecins. Donc, les médecins de famille font environ 271 000 $. Tout cela dit, je passe maintenant à Caroline, une de nos journalistes, qui commence bientôt son entrevue avec le médecin de famille, Dr. Lochner, pour un peu plus de renseignements. À toi, Caroline. Merci, Caroline. Malheureusement, cette entrevue sera en anglais. Donc, on commence. So I'm here with Dr. Lochner. Thank you for agreeing to this. If you don't mind, I have a couple questions to ask you.
Please, go ahead.
To start off, is there any reason you decided to pursue a career in the medical field, more specifically as a family physician?
I have a rather unusual route that I went through to go into medicine and family medicine. I had originally gone to university thinking that I was going to be a high school science teacher. And then I tried practice teaching. And then I realized that there was no way on earth I was going to be a high school science teacher. So I needed a plan B. So plan B for me was to become a family doctor, because that would allow me to learn a lot of science, but I would be dealing one-on-one with people rather than with large groups of people, which are not a forte of mine. My decision to go into family medicine per se was because it was the shortest route to getting through university and being in a position to start paying off my debts. And it was the broadest field. I didn't have to not do something. So I could do children and I could do adults. I could do old people. I could do men. I could do women. I didn't have to limit what I could do, and my opportunities for expanding what I did were endless.
Can you tell me a bit about the process, school-wise, that you had to take to get where you are now?
Okay, I applied to medicine when I was attending the University of British Columbia. At that time, they required 3 years of undergraduate with a number of science prerequisites, which I had completed. So you could apply after 3 years and then any time after that. So I was fortunate in that I was able after 3 years to be accepted into medical school at University of British Columbia. That's a 4-year program. At the end of that 4th year, you then are granted an MD. So you are then officially a doctor, but you're not allowed to practice until you have completed a residency program. So the residency program for family medicine is a 2-year program. Some are pushing to make it 3 years. For most specialties, it's a minimum of 4 years, up to 9 years if you want to be a neurosurgeon. It's a long process.
I understand that a lot of doctors have left Ontario due to some government legislation. Can you tell me a little bit about that and its impact on family physicians?
Okay, there's a number of things that are going wrong right now in terms of the relationship between the government and and physicians in general, including family physicians. We've been without a contract from the government for, I think, don't quote me, but I think it's 4 years now. We haven't had a pay hike, and understand that we are business owners. We're not getting a salary from the government. Then I have to put money aside for my retirement because we have no retirement fund. Then I have to put money aside and pay for my disability insurance. If I don't work, I don't get paid. Okay, I am not an employee of the government. I am an independent business owner who is contracted with the government to deliver services. They make us out to be money grubbing, and it's really not true. The vast majority of physicians are very caring about their patients. They come out of school with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt because they can't start working for a minimum. In my case, it was 9 years of university. It's like the government is trying to get us, they're taking money away that we have earned because they say they can't afford it. They're taking more money away from us in terms of tax because they say we're making too much money and it's not fair. I mean, the government had said, okay, we're not going to put out any more spots for that, for any new doctors. Somebody retires, you can get that spot, but there's no new spots for new grads. So they're just left spinning their wheels. It's just so unfair. They invest so much of their life, so much of their time, so much of their money in their education, and they want to be out there and serving people, and the government says, no, can't do it. I mean, they'll spend a lot less money if there's less doctors, but what about the population?
Okay, so last question is, what are some of the challenges and obstacles you have faced practicing family medicine in Ontario?
From a personal perspective, it's just very demanding. Like for many years when I was practicing, not anymore because I now have someone else working in my office with me, another physician, and we're sharing the load. I would work easily 60 to 80 hours a week every week. And I loved it. I mean, I love the work, and it's interesting, and it's challenging, and you get to learn new stuff, and it's lots of fun. And patients appreciate you for the most part. But what happens, of course, is as you age, your practice gets larger. People have babies, they bring in their aunt or their uncle or whoever, and you suddenly find yourself with this huge practice. What you want to do as a family doctor as you age is to sort of wind down, work a little less, have a little more time to yourself. But what happens is you work a little more because patients have more needs and there's more of them, and it just gets progressively more and more difficult.
Thank you for your time and information for my school assignment. However, I'm thinking of pursuing a career in the medical field, so I will also be talking to you in the future about that subject.
I do look forward to it.
Donc, comme Dr. Lochner a dit dans un peu plus de détails, devenir médecin prend des années d'études et le dévouement à l'apprentissage tout au long de ta vie. Débutant à l'école secondaire, il faut prendre les cours appropriés comme les sciences pour entrer dans le beau programme à l'université. Lorsque tu es arrivé à l'université, tu dois au moins 3 ans d'études pour passer ton test MCAT. Ce test MCAT, c'est un test d'admission pour entrer dans l'école médecine. Alors, si vous pensez à poursuivre une carrière dans le domaine de santé, il y a plusieurs universités qui offrent ces cours. Par exemple, McGill, Toronto, UBC, Alberta, Calgary, Ottawa et Montréal sont des merveilleuses universités pour vous aider à atteindre ton but. Cependant, lorsque vous avez fini l'université, c'est juste la moitié du travail, à cause, comme j'ai dit avant, devenir médecin prend des années d'études et de dévouement à l'apprentissage tout au long de ta vie. Malheureusement, la demande pour cet emploi est basse en Ontario. Cependant, tout est possible. Si vous visitez servicecanada.gc.ca, vous trouverez plein d'emplois, plutôt en Toronto, qui offrent un salaire d'environ 250 000 $. Il y a aussi un emploi en Hamilton, Pembroke, London et Windsor. Donc, c'est le temps d'appliquer pour votre travail et de commencer votre futur.